Hey, welcome to Blue Collar Crypto. It's your boy Crypto G. It's been a minute. I apologize. It's been a couple days. But we've all had those days, and I will definitely talk about that later. But it's good when you have a tight community and good friends for those moments when you fall and you need somebody to pick you up. It's good to have that connection there. And to keep your faith. Anyways, back to the show. I hope you guys have done well with your trades. If you are using quicklearncrypto.com, I know a lot of you have now screenshotted your completion of the course because you want into Blue Collar Crypto Degens. You just send that screenshot over to our Instagram and we'll add you to the chat and you can start trading with us. The market is moving. I do want to talk quickly because I missed the last couple of days. A lot of important things were happening. I just want to update it just for the blue collar people. So we had PPI and CPI numbers come in. What are those and what do they mean to our trades? Well, basically this is the way they measure inflation. So PPI is the producers. So it's the index of how much they're creating for consumers. And then the CPI is obviously the consumers and how much they're buying and spending. So that number has needed to get down to 2% for a long time. That's where the Fed wanted it before they would start giving us some quantitative easing. So like some rate cuts. We thought it was going to come in at 3%. And it came in at 2. So it came in even lower than expected. So what did you want to happen? The market rallies, right? The market did rally. But then afterwards, the market dumped. Why did the market dump? Well, it was because after the Fed, said that great announcement that everybody loved, they then moved 10,000, I believe, 10,000 of their BTC from one exchange to another. And then people panicked. I don't know why people are so sensitive, especially in this market. And that's why the market dumped, because they saw the movement of 10,000 Bitcoin, where even the U.S. because the U.S. Marshal Service has created an agreement, or has an agreement, I should say, with Coinbase Prime. So they even announced that they were going to do that because they have an agreement. They do it and people all get scared out of their assets and the market dumped. And why? Why are we so sensitive now? We're sensitive because of what they did to us in 2020 and what's happening now. I'm going to put this little segment of the World Health Organization that Rand put on. Check this out.
Well, guess what? Now the World Health Organization has declared a pandemic again. This time it's not COVID. This time it's a pandemic called monkeypox.
Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern.
So the question is whether monkeypox is the next pandemic, which has mysteriously sprung up just a few months before the US elections, which is going to get us to wear masks, be in lockdowns, and maybe even to get voters in the United States to send their ballots, not to have to go and vote in person. That's the big question. And if that is the big question, if it does happen, then are we going to actually get crazy money printing again and go into...
So what's going to happen? Why is this like... It sounds like it's the same thing, because last time when the other lockdowns happened, it was right before an election that they needed to now not have people come in, so they could just do electronic votes, mail-in votes, and then count the votes that way. Sounds funny because now this Mpox is happening. Nobody wants to say monkeypox. Like, people are so sensitive, and it's because of the it started with that, and now you're going to scare everyone into their homes, and because nobody can leave, then this U.S. election is going to have to be done online.
COVID lockdowns and mandates with all of their sudden fear-mongering about the new variants that are coming. Gee whiz, you know what else is coming? An election. They want to restart the COVID hysteria so they can justify more lockdowns, more censorship, more illegal drop boxes, more mail-in ballots, and trillions of dollars in payoffs to their political allies heading into the
like COVID to me.
2024 election. Does that sound familiar? These are bad people. These are sick people we're dealing with. But to every COVID tyrant who wants to take away our freedom, hear these words: we will not comply. So don't even think about it. We will not shut down our schools. We will not accept your lockdowns. We will not abide by your mask mandates. And we will not tolerate your vaccine mandates. They rigged the 2020 election, and now they're trying to do the same thing all over again by rigging the most important election in the history of our country, the 2024 election, even if it means trying to bring back COVID. But they will fail because we will not let it happen. When I'm back in the White House, I will use every available authority to cut federal funding to any school, college, airline, or public transportation system that imposes a mask mandate or a vaccine mandate. Thank you very much.
The same thing. I'm telling you, if they're going to bring masks into play because of Mpox, if they're going to do these, vaccinations, these mandatory, no, they're not. I don't know about some of my listeners, but I believe most of them think the same way I do, or we do, I should say, at Blue Collar Crypto. This is Blue Collar Crypto. You should think the way I do. It's bullshit. It's your life. It's your money. You live it the way you want to live it. Yeah, I get there. We have to abide by certain rules, but you don't take away rights. Anyways, I should talk crypto. All right. So let's talk about the first thing here. One second. All right. So BTC down to 58,000. The primary cryptocurrency has a volatile week, but managed to recover most of its losses at the end. On Friday, the asset nearly hit 63,000 after gaining 13,000 since the Monday low. On the weekend, it was relatively sluggish as BTC lost some ground and stood mostly in the range of 60,000 to 61,000. Monday started with a retracement again, but a lot less painful this time as Bitcoin fell to 58,000. It bounced off on Tuesday and Wednesday and jumped nearly to 62,000 yesterday after the U.S. announced the CPI data for July. Nevertheless, BTC dropped once again later after reports that the U.S. government had sent roughly $600 million to Coinbase Prime. So you see, the market is so sensitive. As the market navigates the large downturn in this cycle, investor sentiment in the digital asset market remains uncertain. But beneath the surface, however, Glassnode, which is somebody we follow on X, Plan B is his handle. Glassnode has found that there are clear signs of the resurgence in hodling and accumulation. So now that they've found their new low, there are people hodling and accumulating at the moment. So signs of accumulation is definitely bullish. All right. When is alt season? Everybody wants to know when alt season is. Why? Because alt season is where basically blue collar crypto traders are going to make the most of their money. Yeah, we talk about BTC and we trade BTC, the BTC chart a lot in futures, but that's not the majority of our holdings. Like, it's good to have some exposure or to have some of the asset, but it's not the ones that you're going to hold that are going to make you a millionaire. You know, you need the altcoins, the ones that are going to rip. So if you want to know more about altcoins and how to pick the right ones, again, quicklearncrypto.com, free for 7 days, or hit that like, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification so when Alpha Adams or myself go live, you guys will be notified as soon as possible, and you can tune in and make that altcoin money. There's money to be made in this space. Like, who can't use an extra $100 to $200 every 3 days, maybe $700 a week, all by, listening to our channel and utilizing your phone. That's it. If you have that time, go to quicklearncrypto.com, learn today. All right. When is alt season? Well, Arthur Hayes, American entrepreneur and co-founder of the crypto derivative platform BitMEX, has predicted the altcoin season will come after BTC and ETH break through 70,000 and 4,000 respectively. With an essay titled Water, Water Everywhere, Hayes stated, the combination of a dollar liquidity inspired BTC and ETH rally toward an end of the year would build a strong foundation for return of a sexy shitcoin soiree. So you guys know I showed you on past episodes, definitely go back to them, on how the cycle goes. Like how the cycle and the money moves from Bitcoin, then to ETH, then to the large cap alts, and then to the low cap alts, and then the micros, and so on. And then it repeats. Once it gets going, that's how the cycle goes. Again, follow us on Instagram and get the latest when the market moves, and know when to put your entry in, when to trade, not to trade. If you don't have to be trading all the time. A lot of people make that mistake and think they need to be in a trade all the time. No, it's not like that. Definitely finish the course, screenshot us, send it to Instagram, and we'll add you to Blue Collar Crypto Degens. Next time they ask, make it a copper. I did want to touch base on what I was talking about earlier today. I think the one lesson that I can take away from what happened in the beginning of the week is, no matter how alone you feel, you're not alone. No matter, even if you feel like you don't have anyone in your life, you do. There's still somebody watching. I don't know if you believe in that, but after what I experienced on Monday, I never had a problem with that part of my life with my faith, but was I ever reminded on how closely I'm being watched? So I'd like to send love to the people that helped me out on Monday. I really appreciate it. And much love to all the people that support us here at Blue Collar Crypto. I don't know, it's been nice. The messages have been nice. And yeah, there's still good people out there. All right, enough of that. This is Crypto G for Blue Collar Crypto. Nice to be back. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Can't get this freaking thing up. All right. Fuck, it's been a couple days. All right, we can do this. We got it. Let's go, G.